Today we're bringing you old postage stamps from 1962. Now I find these right here to be the rarest. Look at this. Winslow Homer. Look at that creativeness in the design of this stamp. Over the water with the ship going like that, and then you see the other sailboat off there on the right hand side. And look at the clouds. And back then they had to make plates. They wouldn't take a picture and put a picture on a stamp. It was make the plates for these. Beautiful colored, beautiful picture. Really nice. Okay, so let me take you through all the stamps we have from the U.S. of 1962. Okay, here we have the Homestead Act, 1862 to 1962, 4-cent stamp. Then we have 4 cents U.S. Postage, Sam Rayburn. And the one we brought to you at the very beginning, Winslow Homer. And right here, World Unite Against Malaria, 4-cent stamp. That's a beautifully designed stamp also. Some of these are considered rare here. Okay. And this one's 1862 to 1962, 4-cent stamp. Huge. The Civil War, 1862 to 1962, 4 cents United States Postage. Apprenticeship, 4 cents. Okay, and then we want to make sure we don't miss out on this one here. New Mexico statehood, 4-cent stamp, 1912 to 1962. Okay, then we have our 4 cents. Seattle World's Fair, 1962. Louisiana, 4-cent stamp. Wouldn't it be cool to get on that boat? That would have been nice, huh? 1812 to 1962. And we have a 4 cents education stamp. Okay, and this one's pretty neat. Project Mercury, 4-cent stamp. U.S. Man in Space. I know some of those space stamps are worth a lot. I don't know about this one. Then you have the 4 cents Girl Scouts. And 4 cents right there. Arizona, 1912 to 1962. Then a 4-cent stamp. Atomic Energy Act. Okay, so most interesting ones really are right here. So be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and if you wish you may always fan fund me. That's that little eye in the upper right hand corner. And we'll find you some more of these great finds and bring them right to you in video form. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, today we're bringing you some 1963 old postage stamps. This one seems to be different. I haven't seen this one before. West Virginia, 1863 to 1963. Look at that. Haven't seen this one before, so I think this one might be the interesting one out of all of this. Alright, let me take you through the rest of the 1963 U.S. postage stamps. Okay. First we have our 5 cents right here. 1863 to 1963. International Red Cross. 5 cents U.S. postage. This is where they went to 5 cents. I mean, it stayed 3 cents for a long time. Now we're at the 5 cents. Okay. This is for Progress, 5 cents. Kind of plain and simple type of stamp. Okay, and the Gettysburg, 1863 to 1963, 5 cents. See how half of it is black and white and then the other one's blue. Different shades of blue. Okay, and of course the one we just brought to you, West Virginia. I really like this one, it's pretty. Okay. Then we have the Science for 5 cents. Food for Peace, 5 cents, United States. Freedom from hunger. That one you don't see so often either. Okay, then we have our 5 cents right here. Cordell Hall. And we have our 5 cents right here. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Really nice picture. We're into the 5 cents. Okay. That's 1863 to 1963, 5 cents. Okay, and Roosevelt. Eleanor Roosevelt, 5 cents. Proclamation, 5 cents. 1863 to 1963. And then Carolina Chapter, 1663 to 1963, 5 cents. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. Bye-bye now. Okay, today we have some interesting 1964 postage stamps. Alright, maybe the most interesting be this right here, Shakespeare. Kind of neat, isn't it? All just in black and white. Neat. So let me show you everything we have for 1964 on the U.S. stamps. Okay, first we have New York World's Fair, 1964 and 1965. 5 cents right here. C.M. Russell, American Artists. This one here, very unique. Nevada, 1964. 1864 to 1964, statehood. Very different in the colors. Look at that. How they combine the colors together. Colorful stamp, but designed very differently. Okay, American music. Okay, 5 cents right here. Narrows Bridge. New Jersey. 1664 to 1964. Different. Okay, and of course our Shakespeare that we brought to you at the very beginning. Got 1564 to 1964. Wow, 400 years. All right. Okay, and this is Doctors. $5 stamp. Okay. Houston, James Houston. Oh, Sam Houston. Is that a J or an S? Not sure. Western look. Okay. There's a 5 cents of John. Nice one, huh? Okay, 5 cents Homemaker. And the Civil War, 1864 to 1964. The Wilderness. Register to Vote, 5 cent stamp. Okay, 5 cents to the Fine Arts. And Amateur Radio, 5 cents. And right here, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, 1917 to 1963. All right, so here we have the interesting ones here. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. Bye-bye now. Okay, today we're bringing you old U.S. postage stamps from 1965. Of course, the 700th anniversary of Dante is the most interesting stamp out of this one. Very nicely designed and very important to our American history. Alright, so let me show you what else we have from 1965. Battle of New Orleans, 1815 to 1965. This one's just a 5 cent stamp. Washington. Got a whole address right there, huh? Simple. You don't see this one too often. I think because it was just plain and simple, people really didn't see a value of collecting this one. Kind of neat, though. This one's also a very interesting stamp here. Settlement of Florida. $16.65 to, is it 16 or 15? $15.65 to 1965. Okay, and 1765 to 1965. Roberts. Okay, then we have the Salvation Army, 1865 to 1965, 5 cent stamp. Then we have Hebert Hoover. $5 stamp. And of course the one we brought to you at the very beginning. Beautiful stamp. Look at the design of that. They made plates. It wasn't take a picture, it's make the plate. Look how much work went into designing that. I mean, that's a work of art. Beautiful artwork in designing this stamp. Okay, and then we have $5 stamp here. What is it? Stevenson? I don't usually see that one either. This one's also a different one. John Copley. $5 stamp. He's an artist. Another one that's rather rare to see. And Indiana, $5. Approximation. 5 cents, 1865 to 1965. And the Cancer one we see often. International Cooperation Year, 1965. We see that quite often. And then this one here, 1865 to 1965. It's 11 cents. Okay, now another 5 cents one here. Physical fitness stamp. 5 cents Churchill stamp. United States Postage, 5 cents. And U.S. Postage, 5 cents. Traffic. First, put the stop sign. Alright. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. Alright, bye-bye now. Today we're bringing you some old postage stamps from the United States from 1966 and 67. Okay, I know some of these space ones are really nice and valuable. These two are attached. So if you're one collecting space pictures, these are a good one. Space postage stamp, I should say. Alright, so let me show you what else we have from 1966 and 1967 from the U.S. Okay, we'll start right there from Poland. United States, 5 cents. We have Finland, United States, 5 cents. Peru, 5 cents. National Grange, 1867 to 1967, 5 cents. The Bill of Rights. This one you don't find too often. 175th anniversary of the Bill of Rights, 5 cents. Okay, Plan for Better Cities, 5 cents. Great River Road, 5 cents. Voice of America, 5 cents. And we appreciate our servicemen, 5 cents. The 25th anniversary, United States Savings Bond. So if you're collecting those old postage stamps with flags and stuff on them, this is a good one. United States Savings Bond flag stamp with the Statue of Liberty, appreciating our servicemen. 5 cents. Okay, and of course the space ones we brought to you before, they're 5 cents. 2 of them together. And then right here we have 5 cents right here. Look at that, paddling on the river. This one you don't see very often, so this might be a good collectible one. Okay, and search for Lions International, United States. Search for, search for peace. I was looking for it written in blue, but it's in red. Search for peace. 5 cents. Okay, just looks like a button, huh? Okay, Nebraska statehood. 5 cents. Okay, and then we have our 5 cents Marine Corps Reserve, their 50th anniversary. And we have a U.S. 5 cents postage stamps about Canada, 1867 to 1967. And the Brie Canal, 1811 to 1967, U.S. 5 cent stamp. Then we have General Federation of Women's Club, 5 cents. With Davy Crockett, 5 cent stamp. Humane Treatment of Animals, 5 cents. Plant for a More Beautiful America, 5 cents. And one you don't see so often. This one here is really different. American Artist, 5 cents. National Park Service, 1818 to 1966, 5 cents. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. I do believe that these two are the most valuable one out of this group. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, here we are today, bringing you some 1968 and 1969 old postage stamps. Okay, the days of the 6 cent stamps. These are 2 rather interesting ones here. But let me take you through all that we have today. Alright, here we are. Cherokee. Look how the horses are just running there. It's a work of art to make a plate that has it right and running. It's not like take a picture and make a stamp. Back then it was make a plate. Okay, then we have this one here, 1820 to 1920. Have Alabama here. Beautiful bird. Of course, professional baseball. Here we go. That's a good one. That's a nice stamp, isn't it? For all you sports fans out there, that's a good collection right there. Okay, 6 cents, Dwight Eisenhower. Happy fellow, isn't he? Okay. Here's another one here from the gallery, Portrait Gallery. 6-cent stamp. Then I know a lot of the space stamps are very collectible. Here's Apollo 8. And there's 6-cent stamp. So all those of you collecting space, this is a good one right here. Okay. The American Legion. Veterans as Citizens. 6 cents. Beautiful stamp. And there's 6 cents right here. 1819 picture there. Then we have a 6 cents Hope. Hope for the crippled. And another one, Highways. Making the highways beautiful by planting flowers along the way. And we have John Wesley Powell, 6 cent stamp. 1869 expedition. Yeah, it's about ready to go down. Support our youth, 6 cent stamp. Again, to beautify the parks this time. Last time it was the highway, now this time is the parks. And we have Illinois. Nice farm out there. And we have the fair. And we have a register to vote. Now this one's a little different than the other ones we've seen before. Freedom. And we have a 6 cents Law and Order. Look at this. That's a really nice one there. John Trumbull, American artist. And the California, 1769 to 1969. With the bells. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. Alright, bye-bye now. Today we're bringing you old postage stamps from 1970 to 72. Okay, let me take you. These I find rather interesting. You don't see these two around much, especially this one here. Very interesting. Alright, let me take you through all of them. First we have this one here, 6 cents. Douglas MacArthur, 6 cents. 50 years of service, 6 cents. American wool, 6 cents. Okay, and South Carolina, 1670 to 1970. The UN, 6 cents. United Nations 25th anniversary. And we have this 6 cents here. Woman. '50th anniversary. Look at that old car. Isn't that neat? I That's a 1970 stamp there. That's a beautiful stamp. All you antique collectors, this is a nice one. Especially if you happen to have that vehicle, huh? Alright, and the one that I thought was rather interesting, Stone Mountain Memorial, 6 cents. To have it on the stamp, there's plenty of postcards of it. I just never seen it on a stamp before. Okay, and of course you know how the buffalo nickel, when there's only 3 legs, is very valuable. Well, here's the stamp. 6-cent stamp, buffalo stamp. Okay, then 6 cents. Great Northwest, 1820 to 1970. 100th anniversary of the mail order, 8-cent stamp. And we have another 8-cent stamp, Missouri. Look at that. Good old Western look. Okay. There's the Antarctic Treaty, 1961 to 1971, 8-cent stamp. John Sloan, American artist, 1871 to 1951, 8-cent stamp. Okay, and then here we have another 8-cent stamp here. Then an 8-cent osteopathic medicine. Emily Dickinson, 8-cent stamp. American poet. Family planning, 8-cent stamp. And care, 1946 to 1971, 8-cent stamp. Alright, so these are rather the interesting ones out of this collection. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and if you wish, you may always fan fund me. That's that little eye in the upper right hand corner. And I'll find some more of these great finds and bring them right to you in video form. Alright, bye-bye now. Today we're bringing you old vintage postage cards, stamps. I do cards and sports cards and everything else, so I'm getting a little mixed up. These ones are the stamps. Okay, this is from 1972 to 1974. I thought these were probably the most important ones out of this one. We all know Tom Sawyer, right? He had his own stamp, an 8-cent stamp, so all lovers of Tom Sawyer. That's a nice stamp to collect. Alright, old stamps are a good investment, so go ahead and start investing. It's part of the future. Alright, let me bring you everything I have here for 72 to 74. Okay, look at that. Nice and clear. Rise of the Spirit of Independence. 8-cent stamp. And look at this one. Again, Rise of the Spirits of Independence. This one kind of got a little bit of color to it, while the other ones are just simply black and white. Here's another one of them. So here we have a set of 3. All 8-cent stamp. All Rise of the Spirit of Independence. Okay, then we have a Skylab stamp. Those of you who collect outer space stuff. Okay, and here is Henry, 8-cent stamp. Henry Tanner. Then we have the Peace Corps, 8 cents. Sidney Lanier, American Poet, 8 cents. And one that we brought you at the very beginning, Oh Fateful Yellowstone National Park. Look at that. Neat. And of course our little Tom Sawyer here. So cool. Alright. Here's Johnson's 8-cent stamp. You can see the capital down at the bottom there. Okay, then we have a few of these little ones here. All about the Olympics. They're both 1972 Olympic stamps. And stamp collecting, 8 cents. Robinson, his 8-cent stamp. He was American Poet. Alright, not too many stamps here for 72 to 74. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, today we're bringing you 1931 to 1972 Air Posts U.S. stamps. What they used to be, it's really air mail, but they called it Air Posts. Alright, so it's considered air mail. So here's the first one. Look at this beauty. Isn't that a beautiful one? Look at that. Beautiful eagle, 4-cent stamp. That's a real beauty. Love this one. Just the different shades of the blue and everything. Flying free. Really nice. 4 cents. Okay, then they got into the planes. There's the 5 cents. Now we got into the long 6 cents. Another 6 cents. Using the eagle. And again the plane for the 6 cents. Then they give you a little red eagle right here. For another 6 cents. Now they have two different 7 cents. There is a difference between them, you know, professionals will know, you know, because it's all about the size, the height and the width. So we have it on the red 7 cents, the two different ones. And we have it on the blue 7 cents, the two different ones. Okay. Then we have it on the 8. It's a little difference in each one of them. We also have the same on the 15s. They may look the same, but they're different. And professionals know that. It's all about the measurements, the height. Height and width. Okay, then we have our first man on the moon. 10-cent stamp. Look at that. All space stamps are really valuable. So this is a good one for those of you who collect space. Okay, and there's an 8 cent in green. Don't see too many of the green ones here. Okay, and then we have a 20 cents USA airmail and a 21 cent. They changed the style a little bit. Okay, then airmail became 15 cents. Look at that. Statue of Liberty, have the plane flying and the buildings. Can you imagine making the plate for that, to have all the details of the little buildings? Kind of cool, huh? Okay, and then the 25 cents. In blue with the plane and the bridge. Alright, so we have a lot that are just different sizes of the stamps. And this one here. And my favorite, of course, is this one right here. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. Bye-bye now.